long delay.
Yeah. Oh, there we are. It's going live.
Okay,
There
we're
we
there.
are.
All right, so I need to pop out chat first.
Yep.
Hello, everybody. Y'all give me just a
Yeah, Wanda,
minute
just a minute. You need to raise
uh,
that on up where you won't hit that second X up yonder.
and kick us out.
Yep.
We wouldn't want to do that,
We
would
don't
we?
want to do that.
Okay. Well,
People.
how
Miss
come it
Wanda,
took it off?
I don't know what I'm going to do with you, girl.
Put it back.
There you
Okay.
go.
Now put
That
this
one up.
It ain't
Uh-oh.
doing it. Okay, what are we doing wrong?
Oh, this right here.
Maybe that was it.
Yeah, now you got to redo your pop out now.
Y'all know how many years we've been doing this? And you'd
Oh.
think we were new at it every time we do
No,
something.
no, no. Over here. Right there.
Oh, okay.
Now drag it
That
across.
was the problem.
That
It's
was the
in
problem.
2 places.
There we go. Now minimize it. There you go.
We're in 2 places, and I think it's running maybe 2 places or something. I
Oh
don't
my
know.
God. Good.
Hopefully we are not buffering too bad.
It is what it is, people.
So thank you guys for showing up.
Yep.
We hit 300,000. We're about 300,240, somewhere in that vicinity. 37, 40, I don't know.
Finally got
area.
over the hump.
Yeah, it took us 2 years.
Took us a couple of years to get over the hump.
But,
You know what? But I'll be honest with you. We get emails, like dozens of them a day, and that these companies want you to come in and pay them to help you get subscribers, and that's what most of your YouTube people do. Is they get these companies to come in and they pay them to get them subscribers, and their subscriber numbers just go through the roof. Wanda and I just decided, we're just not going to do that.
I've never paid anybody.
We're not going to pay somebody for subscribers. We're not going to pay somebody to edit our videos. We're not going to pay for this. We're not going to pay for that. We're just who we are. And if we make it, we make it. If we don't, then we don't.
So it's a normal progression through YouTube. And it's going to do that all night. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I don't know why. Even new internet don't work.
Yeah.
But we do have the internet where they're going to hook it up to this, 5G something for our county. That's coming in the next 2 or 3 months. They've got everything ready. We're just on wait to see. I'm afraid I'm going to be cutting something off by clicking some of this stuff off.
Yeah.
But tonight we want to bless some of y'all with stuff. We put out, I think I looked, 2,700 videos in about 8 years. So that's a lot of videos. That's just on Deep South.
Yeah, that's only on one channel.
And Crazy Days, I quit last year about this time, well, somewhere along this time, even posting on Crazy Days because we were over here at Pecan Grove and we were really busy. And so Crazy Days probably has 300 or 400, maybe more video. Maybe
I don't
even
know how many.
maybe
don't have a clue.
several hundred on Crazy Days. If you like canning, cooking, just whatever. All God's Children, Danny did maybe a couple of dozen videos. I don't think he did very many. And then he started just incorporating All God's Children into Porch Time.
Right.
And so tonight we want to bless a lot of y'all with a lot of things. We've given away a lot of books. We've given away a lot of seeds. What else have I don't remember what else over the last couple of weeks.
Oh.
But
Yeah,
tonight I have a list.
Miss Wanda has her book out, guys. Beware when Miss Wanda has her book out.
So one thing, we cannot ship to out of country. So most everything is going to be in
Lower 48.
Lower 48. I have somebody in Canada that I'm going to mention later that I probably can send her something. But anyway, most of the people, we're just trying to bless as many as possible. And when I call out a name, I won't be telling you what you're getting or anything to start with. But when I call out a name, if you're in the chat, say something where my moderators can catch you, or where Danny and I can catch you. And then we'll announce what you have. And then you'll have to send an email to deepsouthhomestead@gmail.com with your address. So that's how we're going to kind of play this tonight. So, I don't know. A lot of people are talking about all kinds of stuff. So let's see.
Well, what do you?
Well, you want to start with?
Well, I mean, I'm just sitting here. I'm just looking. Everybody's just saying congratulations. You
Okay,
know?
so they're not really.
Yeah, nobody's
Love
really
the
saying.
shirt. Yes, I have two. I have a different one that has the same saying on it: Waymaker, Miracle Worker. Love these shirts.
I mean,
Let's see.
Let's see here.
What do we want to start with? Oh, okay. So I know we gave away a lot of Carla Emery books, and that would be the Encyclopedia of Country Living.
Yeah.
And those should have went out this week. I had to send the company the name that is sending those. But we had one donated by Robin, and I'm not going to call her last name, but Miss Robin said, I have two. She said she already had one and ended up with a second one for whatever reason, and she wanted to donate that. So tonight we're going to be giving away Carla Emery's book, and is ABCXYZ anywhere in the chat?
ABCXYZ, are you in the chat? If you are, please.
Okay, we've got to get that, but
You got to back up. What was that?
all right, so KLA Chris. No,
Kaya Chris. Thank you.
Kaya Chris, thank you for a super chat. I'm not sure if XYZ said anything yet.
No, there you are. Hold, back up. You're going too fast.
Where'd it go?
You went way.
All right. It was right in here.
No, I think it was down further.
There it is.
Right there.
Woohoo! Yes, I'm here. All right.
Okay.
We're gonna send you Carla Emery's book. This is probably one of the best homesteading books there is out there, as far as older books. She wrote this book back in the 70s.
60s or 70s.
70s,
Probably
somewhere
somewhere in that
60s,
area.
70s. I'm not sure. Anyway, so we're going to be sending you that book. All right.
Just contact us at the email address.
Yeah. All right. So now it's buffering. It froze. It come back. Y'all, I don't know. So XYZ, did you? I guess she heard us. So it's going to go crazy now. Once I let it go, it's going to just start going. The chat will go crazy. All right. Now, where we at?
People are saying she's updated the book over the years.
Yes. We have the older one.
Yeah, we have one of the older editions.
And we have a newer one also.
Yeah.
And I've not compared the two really to see how much. It's not that Carla's done it. She passed away many years ago.
Yeah.
But her children, I guess, get the residuals, and probably the publisher does upgrade some things over the years.
Yeah.
All right, so is Keith S. in the chat? And let's see.
Keith S. Is that Sutherland? I mean, no, not Sutherland.
I don't.
Is that the one from Michigan?
I think. I'm not sure.
Keith S., are you in the chat tonight? If you are, let us know.
I'm feeling pretty good, Dee. I've been busy today, and it's been hot. Today was one of those days. Yesterday it cooled off. My grandkids were here and spent yesterday with the grandkids, and we were sitting on the porch, and it started raining, so we just sat out and let it rain and listened to it, and all of a sudden the wind picked up, and I bet it dropped 6 or 8 degrees in just a minute.
It is Keith from Michigan. That's who I thought. That's who I thought
Okay.
it was. Keith, send us your email, bub. Or contact our email.
Clyde's planner. All right, so I wanted to show these.
Okay, we got something we're going to show here, guys. Hang on here just a minute with us.
Keith, I'm going to send you a Clyde's Garden Planner. That's what this is. And some of you may be familiar with this. And we had Miss, I don't know, I didn't write her name. Yeah, Miss Laura sent these. She sent us some of these to give away. So it tells...
Don't start me lying here now.
Like onions, radishes, beets, potatoes.
Tells all your vegetables.
And the dates to start them, that sort of thing. And I think this is companion plants. I can't tell.
Yes.
Is that what that is?
What it looks like.
I think. Anyway, it's a good little planner. It's quick and handy. It'll fit in your little notebooks and stuff for those of you that.
All right, Keith, get in contact with us.
Thank Miss Laura for that. Okay.
All right. Now.
You want to go to the next one?
What is this now?
Rodney B.
Is that Rodney?
I got 3 of those. So.
Is that R-O-D?
Rodney.
Rodney B.
And while we're at it, Brenda Lee.
And Brenda Lee, if y'all are both in here, please let us know so that we can. Okay. Oh.
All right. So what we've done is we've been watching you guys for a long time. Y'all watch us. So Danny and I kind of watch y'all too. And the ones that have been here for a long time, we may not know what you look like, and we may not know exactly.
Rodney B. Okay, Rodney B. Contact us at our email, and we will give us your information, and we will get you one of these. Is it a planner?
Yes, one of the
planners.
Clyde planners. And the
other one was
Brenda Lee.
Brenda Lee.
And so between my moderators, myself, and Danny, we've been monitoring people on Patreon and on YouTube.
Yeah.
When you comment, the things you say, the things you say I'd like to have, all this kind of stuff, we kind of just keep up with that.
We keep up with that a lot.
And that's where some of these names are coming from. Some of them we just picked at random, just because we know, you're faithful, you're in the chat, you comment, we see you ever so often.
Okay, Brenda, contact our email and give us your information so we can get you a planner also.
Okay. Now, we want to just not mention that. Yep. Jan Sutton, Saffron Bay, Cramit Dreams, and My Crooked Little Homestead. Out of all of you guys, if y'all will let me know if y'all are here, and then we'll tell you. Hey, JT.
JT, I was sitting here watching your video on the Super A, and Wanda told me, says, you got to turn that thing off and get over here. We got a live stream.
I said, you can talk to Joey later.
I was sitting there having Brandon envy, because you can just run over there and see Brandon, and here I am. I got to call him and talk to him on the phone, and got to try to pay shipping to get here and everything on stuff that I need. And I'm like, man, Joey can just run over there and talk to Brandon. I said, man, that must be so nice.
Okay, so I think Cramit Dreams I saw them. I don't know about Saffron Bay, Jan Sutton, and My Crooked Little Homestead.
My Crooked Little Homestead. I'm here. I never miss a live. All right. Okay. Get in contact with us there.
And
there's Saffron Bay. Yep.
And Jan Sutton. I think she's here, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so if I call out some of these names and some of them aren't here and I don't hear from them, then we will choose somebody else later. But all 4 of y'all will receive some copper rods from Hills Mill Homestead. So you want to tell them a little bit about copper rods, Electroculture, and the type of copper, because somebody
Mr.
asked
Mickey
that.
and them is using, Mr. Mickey's on here and he can correct me if I'm not right. But Mr. Mickey and them are using 12 gauge copper wire. We're in the northern hemisphere, so it will be wound clockwise. It's usually about 7 wraps. And you want to, this is for electroculture. You want to be able to put this about 2 to 3 inches away from your plant on the south side of the plant from true magnetic north. And it will help to harness oh man, my mind went just as blank. I was sitting there still thinking about Joey.
Get Joey off your
mind. I got to get Joey off my mind. It will harvest the frequencies out of the atmosphere. And put them back into the soil to activate the microbes and everything that's already in the soil to help your plants to be able to utilize them better. Now, it's not magic or nothing like that. I've been doing this for probably 30-something years, and when Mr. Mickey and I met, he told me he had been studying on it, and it felt good to actually talk to somebody who actually understood, what this was really all about. So I'm telling you guys this, and, look at the bright side of it. it keeps slugs away from your vegetables. If you like strawberries and stuff like that, you can put these in your strawberry bed, and it keeps slugs away. I mean, it has many benefits to using it.
All right, Jan Sutton's on here. She's got Jan S.
Okay.
Okay, so just contact me. So that took care of all the copper rods. They'll be coming from Mickey and Kathy. They will ship them out one day next week, and you should get them, within a week, according to mail carriers.
Yeah, really.
So, so you can check out Hills Mill.
Hills Mill Homestead.
No, their website is
Oh, you didn't say the website.
hillsmill.com. Hills with a S, mill with no S.com.
Miss Lippy has Marjorie Danley. Contact. You didn't say Marjorie Danley.
I don't have Marjorie Danley's name on here, but
That's only 3 you have.
where am I at? 4. I've got my Crooked Little Homestead. She's in Canada, so I am sending her a thing, okay? Now, where are we at?
Okay.
Are they asking any questions you need?
Uh,
How well will the copper rods work in a raised bed since the soil is not in direct contact with the earth?
It doesn't have to be in direct contact with the earth, Esther. It can literally. It doesn't have to be. You can use it in a pot. You can use it in a 5-gallon bucket. It doesn't matter. Doesn't have to be in contact with the dirt or the soil, should I say?
Dirt. We say dirt around here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of people are saying Ed Merritt says he sees a difference with the copper rods. We saw a difference
We
last
saw a
year.
huge difference.
So
we're really ramping them up this year. I'm gonna tell you.
we've got the VEGO beds, and we'll be talking about the VEGO beds later in the show toward the end. But we have those, and I think you got them in all of them or most of them.
I've got them in some of them. I don't have them in every
And
one
we
of them.
still have some over in the high tunnels. We've got them in raised beds, pots, high tunnels, and this high tunnel that we're building.
Yeah.
And we're going to be putting them in more raised beds, the VEGO beds, all of them. And I'm going to be ordering more. Because we use a lot.
Shirley, my back's doing a whole lot better. It just does that to me every so often. I mean, it just goes out like that. It's nothing massive.
DeepSouthHomestead@gmail.com. 5-gallon buckets will work. Anything like that. In the frequencies out of the air, not the ground.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Now, where are we at? These names, if they're not in here, because I'm kind of watching for them, but I'm not sure. We just picked some from Patreon, some from YouTube and community posts and Danny's videos and things like that. So, and if they're here, fine and dandy. If they're not, we're going to be repicking before ordering any more of the cookbooks. If I do anything, it'll be next year maybe. I might update it by adding new recipes to the old recipes, adding like 20 new recipes or more, and updating the cover to a new cover. That's what I did the last time. This is the 2nd edition. We'd do a 3rd edition by updating some and changing covers and things like that. But that may be next year when Danny lets me slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
So, the cookbook, I know several people have asked about them. I think Miss Laura, how do you say that? Lamontanaro?
Lamontanaro.
Okay.
Lamontanaro.
Let's see if she's in here.
Yeah, she's in here. I saw her a while ago. Miss Laura
Okay.
Montanaro. How do you say that? Yeah.
Lamontanaro.
Yeah, I saw her a while ago.
All right, so.
Cramit sent you an email. I see that.
All right. I know several people asked me, excuse me, asked me about the cookbook, and then I can't remember who all it was because it's been about 3 or 4 months ago. I had a lot of people asking, and I just saw one, but I can't remember who it was. is.
Oh, let's see here.
They're saying, some of them say it's buffering.
Pastor Scott, I haven't watched Dutch Sense in a long, long time. Wanda watches him. I don't.
Who?
Dutch Sense.
Oh, yeah.
He said, did we watch Dutch Sense on a weather modification? And
No, I haven't in a long time. I haven't
haven't.
had time to really keep up. Okay, I don't know. I don't see.
Laura was here a while ago because I saw her.
All right, Jersey Girl. Can you contact me also? So that would take care of the 2 cookbooks. Laura and Jersey Girl. That way I've got those. Both of you. I mean, I'm not seeing them pop up, but my moderators will keep looking for that. Okay.
Okay.
Let me mark these.
Yeah, you better mark them, or we'll be gone.
Okay, we got a.
What's that over yonder now? All that stuff over there.
Oh, we wanted to show that.
Yeah, we got some stuff we wanted to show. Here, let me make sure.
This was from Bert and Mary Lou.
Yeah, Bert and Mary Lou sent us these.
We got them today.
Yeah, actually, we just got them today.
And her daughter typed out a nice little note for us because Bert is 83 and Mary Lou is 80.
Yeah.
And she gradually lost her eyesight due to a genetic disease, but her husband rigged up something for her to be able to make these because she couldn't see where to put them.
We're just going to open these on live, so we can take a look at them. Oh.
And so we
kept them all. Now here's how, I guess this is how it holds.
Yeah. Look at that.
And the wind blows, I guess the wind blows that and it turns.
Twist. Isn't that awesome?
Isn't that awesome?
And her husband, she's 80 years old. He made a jig where she could make these are called whirly jigs, and he made a little template, I guess you would say. And now this one. All right, if I hold this up, this one's green. Isn't that pretty? So that tells me, doesn't matter what your handicaps are, there's ways to figure out how to do what you want to do.
Yeah.
So to me, that is very encouraging.
We're actually going to use these.
And
we're going to use these out at the garden, because I think these would be pretty hanging at the garden.
Danny's hoping they'll deter deer.
I do. I hope they deter the deer, but I mean, the deer may actually like them. I mean, I don't know.
They may sit there and stare at them.
They might. I think they'll be pretty out there.
Yeah, so when I saw them, I said...
I haven't seen Laura's name pop back up yet, but...
I know she was in here.
She was here. I know that.
All right, so...
of course, I could have missed her.
I've seen these before, but I've not seen made out of this. This is a plastic, I don't know what you call them, but it's handmade. She did every one of them at 80 years old and almost completely blind. So I think that's wonderful. So I want to say thank you.
There's Mr. Donnie now.
Yeah. All right. Oh, Will Be Cool says he's moving to Mississippi after the 29th.
Well, they got the place down here. He's got his place down here in
house.
McHenry.
So, I don't know what to do with my pen. All right.
Be good to have you as a neighbor, though, I'll tell you that. You ain't that far from us.
No, he won't be. All right.
We call anybody within a 10, 15-mile radius a neighbor.
Yeah, they would be. He is.
Yeah, he's right here on West McHenry Road.
Yeah, so that is like really close. Miss Darlene says she would love to buy one of those. I don't know.
I don't know if they sell them or not. Did she?
She did not give me an email or anything on that, so I don't know if she sells them, but maybe she does. I don't know.
I don't know.
But I could ask. I could send them. I'd have to do the old-fashioned letter type, and it would take a while.
Yeah. But anyway.
Is a freeze dryer hard to use, or are they worth it?
Well, that depends on a lot.
Humidity-wise, we have to be very, very careful. A lot of the stuff we first started freeze drying, we didn't get quite dry enough not everything, but some things that have more water in it. So it's a learning curve. You have to learn your humidity. You have to learn when to freeze dry and when not to. Like us, if it's a rainy day, or like the last 2 days we've had 98% humidity, I don't freeze dry on things like that. But if you're in a drier climate, it works really good. Doesn't take as long. And storage is a good thing. We like certain things. There are certain things we don't like. I didn't like blueberries and stuff like that, but I really love apples and what was it? Squash and zucchini and even okra and stuff like that. Freeze drying it raw. We freeze dry some meat, and some of it was good. So
Yeah.
we did like a lot.
Okay, Howard and Renee Robertson's asked this a couple of times. I've seen it go by really fast. Danny, will galvanized raised beds have an effect on electroculture rods? No. The galvanized beds are actually got zinc in them, and zinc is kind of, you have copper, zinc, bronze. Zinc is also a good bacteria killer, so it kind of helps to kill off any of the bad bacteria and stuff like that. So plants usually do pretty good around galvanized stuff. So I don't think, and now Mickey might know a little bit better about it than I do, but I don't think that galvanized would harm your electroculture rods. I don't think it would. I don't think it would be a negative thing.
Lisa Wilson says she got another greenhouse. Pac-Man said bananas are good freeze-dried. Yes.
Yeah.
Most of your fruits, like strawberries and apples and bananas and even watermelon and cantaloupe. Oh, I never really liked cantaloupe till I freeze-dried it, and then I was hooked. I could sit and eat cantaloupe all day.
Pamela wants to know, can Danny say something about the eclipse? There is the eclipse. There's a lot about the eclipse. I mean, you could sit here and talk for hours about that eclipse. It is coming in an unusual direction. It's crossing the New Madrid fault line. The last time this thing done this, in the pattern in which it done it, my understanding is we had massive earthquakes and huge weather anomalies and all kind of stuff took place. Is anything massive going to happen? I don't actually, I wouldn't bank on it, but I also wouldn't put it past Big Brother taking advantage of the situation and trying to make it look like something did happen. Just be aware of what's going on. Now, the solar eclipse that happened years ago, it came from across the northwest over down toward Florida, and now this one's coming out of the southwest going toward the northeast, and it's making a big X over the United States like this, and the center of the X is around, New Madrid. Is anything going to happen? I think we're all going to have to wait and see on that. There are a lot of things that's being declared as far as emergencies and stuff like that. Lots of states are bringing in National Guard. They're bringing in highway patrol troopers and all this kind of stuff, just simply because of the influx of people that's going to be coming into these states. Now, a lot of these states are excited because their economy will boom, people being in there buying stuff and things like that. But then, along with large crowds, also comes problems. I'm not going to go into that because I don't want the chat to stop here, but just be prepared. And I'm going to be honest with you, don't go out and get involved in it. Please don't.
Watch from a distance.
Watch from a distance. If you live in those areas, stay home and just watch. Don't try to get out there in the groups, and don't go to town that day. Stay home. Just some advice. I can't go into detail. I'm trying to skim on top of the water with this and not have them shut our chat down here. But
they're saying the ads started creeping in. I tried to do the ads. They have 3 levels, and ours was automatically on the middle level, which meant they would throw a good many ads during the live. So I turned it and put it to the low level. I didn't notice that till a while ago. I knew there ought to be some way I could control, maybe not as many ads, so I'm hoping it's not as much as they were doing.
Linda Dyke says, do you know if the red heifer will be sacrificed soon? I know they have plans this year to actually do the sacrifice. Now, whether they carry through with it or not, I don't know. I know the altars have been built. The priest garments have all been done. The tools of the altar, the golden tools of the altar have all been made. I know everything is in place. They have several red heifers. Now, whether they actually carry this thing out publicly or not, I really don't know. I would not put it past them, but it is what it is. I mean, it is prophetic that it will happen. So, I will all watch and see. You know, I mean, the world. Let me put it this way: the world's not going to come to an end if they do. All right, it's just so much misinformation has been put out there about the book of Revelation and the sacrificing and stuff like that. The sacrifice that has to do with the talking about in Revelation actually doesn't take place until after the beast kingdom is set into motion and into place. Now, once they start sacrificing, this will be the first time in several thousand years that they've done this, but it is also ushering in the beast kingdom. It's letting you know that it's at hand.
Okay, do we have a Gina Siska in the chat? Gina Siska. And let's see if we want to, while we're here, let's see if we have Georgia Girl.
I saw Georgia Girl a while ago.
Yeah, I think I saw her a while ago.
Yeah.
All right, so where can I buy peppercorns? All mine died, or what didn't die pulled up and got out of my greenhouse.
Yeah,
somebody told me they weren't exactly, they are a type of peppercorn, but they don't make peppers like
they don't
you
make
want to grind.
Not black pepper.
But they also have medicinal purposes and different things like that. But they were taking over my greenhouse, and I didn't need them. So if you get them, put them in a pot. There are some things you just got to put in a pot. Yeah. So
I'm sitting here.
Georgia Girl, yeah.
Georgia
Girl or Georgia Gal? Gal. I saw Georgia Gal, G-A-L, right?
Yeah. Is that what you got down? Is it gal or girl?
Now, Lippy's telling me girl. Are you sure it ain't supposed to, Lippy? All right, send me an email. Is it girl or gal? Because Georgia Gal is in here, and I knew that. And Miss Gina Cisco is here. Let me get confirmation on girl versus gal, because I think she meant gal, G-A-L.
Okay.
Let me make sure, because, but anyway, Gina, let me figure out where I'm at here. Miss Lippy donated a box, and I don't know if I don't have a picture right now to show y'all, but it's her Bayou blends. She's donated a box of them. It'll have her blends and some of her salves.
Yeah.
And so it's going to come in a gift box from Miss Lippy's Bayou Blends to Gina. So send me an email. It is gal, G-A-L, I thought so. Okay, Georgia Gal. In one of your comments in the last few days, you said that you could not afford a canner. So tonight we are giving away a canner, and it is a Denali canner donated by one of our the word I'm looking for? Moderators. Yo.
Oh man.
We're tired.
Oh boy, it's been a long week.
But anyway, Miss Allison donated a Denali canner. Now the thing that's so special about this pressure canner is if you have an induction stove,
yes,
and some people do have an induction stove, you can still can with the Denali. So Danny was hoping I was giving away a truck.
Yeah, when she said they're giving away a Denali, I'm like, what? I said, a truck? Yeah. No.
But, so, Georgia Gal, we will be sending a canner to you if you will give me your address. And Gina, we will be sending Miss Lippy's Bayou blends to you. I don't know that I've got all this.
Author Illustrated, I don't know about that or not. Sometimes those things are treated, and I can't tell you because I've never done it. I'm not going to lie to you because I've never actually planted them.
Okay, so
Jen's talking about she might want to move to Virginia. Girl, you don't
Which
want to do
one?
that. My Jennifer.
You're Jennifer. Oh,
Yeah, she said she visited it and said she loved it. I mean, it's a beautiful place, and I've been to Virginia. I've been all over it.
If she wants to move to Virginia, she can move to Virginia.
No, she cannot move to
Yes,
Virginia.
she
It's
can.
above the 33rd parallel. That's a no.
Well, she'll freeze, but
No.
I don't know that she'd like it because she's used to hot weather. That's a little cold in the wintertime. It's pretty in the summer, but when it gets cold.
Yeah.
All right, so where are we at now? I
Raw
don't have-
Food Writer says, guys, please pray for my financial situation. Turns out I owe money for taxes this year. I owe money for taxes every year.
Yeah, we're gonna have.
Well, ours is horrible.
I'm still working on ours, but okay.
Yeah,
So
we don't even like to go to the tax lady because we know when we do it's just gonna be bad. You know.
yeah, I'm still putting it off right
Oh,
now.
I'm sorry, Jen, not Virginia, Kentucky. It was Kentucky.
She wants to go to Kentucky.
Yeah, you don't want to go to Kentucky, baby. Promise you. I know too much is gonna happen there.
Okay. Yeah. So everybody's kind of catching up. All right. There's a couple more things we're going to be giving away, and then we're going to talk about the VEGO bed in a few minutes. But one of them,
Georgia gal says, "Oh my goodness, I'm a crying. You have no idea what a blessing it is. Thank you so much. Just email us, give us your information."
well, I knew she had commented that she couldn't afford a canner, and
Yeah.
that she would like to learn how to can or something to that effect. And
Now,
so-
Laura M says, "Hi, did I win something? Is this Laura what is it, Montero?"
LaMontaro.
Okay, I don't know.
I don't know if that's the
I
same
don't know if that's the
person.
same one.
Okay, so we'll just have to find out. Now, let me get through this and then we'll go into something else. A lot of people asked about Danny corn and Cherokee yellow wax beans. All right, so in the Danny corn, Danny can help monitor and pick out some extras. But I had Nash Rambler, and I don't know if he's even in here or not, but Nash Rambler had asked either on Patreon or in the community post about Danny corn. Diane and Dwayne Counterman. I
Okay,
think.
she said, "No, I'm Laura Moyer."
Okay.
Okay.
Diane and Dwayne Counterman and the Country Humans Network. I kind of like that, the Country Humans Network. I know they're in here somewhere, or they were.
That
So-
Lamonter, she's not been back on here since we.
Okay, so
You might have to pick somebody else or something.
all right. I don't even remember where she was at.
It was somewhere right in here.
Down here, a cookbook.
There's a
So-
cookbook.
So if anybody, some of the others they're saying Danny corn, you're gonna have to find some Danny corns and cookbook. If
Right
there's,
here.
if Laura has made it back.
Right there.
Okay, let me write it down. Danny's picking out ORC. Okay, I got that one. Hold on.
You got that?
Yeah. Y'all just give me a minute. I'm
Yeah,
writing
guy.
down these.
We're sitting here being quiet for a reason. We're actually looking over a few things here.
Where did it go? Okay, I see it. I'm making sure I write these names down right.
We're just kind of. Hold on. Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Here.
Ah!
Oh, she said Laura is here. So
Yeah, I saw her right back here. I mean, where did it go?
all right, Laura Lamont. So she said Laura is here. So if Laura's here, she gets the cookbook.
Right there.
So she okay.
Right there.
Okay, so Laura.
Laura
Lori is
La
here.
Montanero.
Okay, so no more cookbooks. I'm
Okay,
out.
we're out
I'm
of cookbooks. Okay, send us your email or email
I'm
us
working
and
on
send us your info.
Danny corn and Cherokee yellow wax beans and ooh, hold on.
Hold on, no,
It just went.
oh no, I'm fixing. No, here's this.
Okay, all right, I'm done with those unless you want to do more.
No, that's fine.
And
That's
then
fine.
the
What are you looking for
beans.
now? The okay, give me a minute.
Oh, you may have to back up some.
Come on here.
I'm gonna try and put some Danny corn up for sale, but this is some that we're giving away tonight.
I don't see
Run it
any.
back.
Oh, we done been all the way up there.
Right here. Oh, she's already bought some. Okay.
Yeah, we done
Okay.
bought some.
Wait.
Oh, right there.
I'm having to.
Okay. Yeah, we're actually having to run through this chat, guys. It's moving so fast, I'm having to do my best to slow it down and stop it where Ms. Wanda has time to actually look at the chat. Where'd it go?
All right, I'm writing these down, then I'm going to read them off.
Okay, did you get that one?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
How many? What are we looking at?
2 more.
Dos más?
Yes. Whoa.
Boy, it jumped.
What?
Hold on, right.
I don't. Yo.
Right there. Now, don't ask me how to say that.
Y'all's names, I'm not.
We from the South. We can't pronounce a lot of these names.
I think I figured that one out.
And then we got this one here.
Which one? All right.
Does that take care of it?
Takes care of it.
Okay, that takes care of it. Okay, we can get back to business now.
Okay. So let me read these lists,
Woo!
and then my moderators better get their fingers ready.
Yeah, the mods are gonna have to go to work.
Okay. Y'all send me an email at deepsouthhomestead@gmail.com for Danny corn.
Yes.
Now, if Nash Rambler is not in here, Danny can pick somebody else. But Nash Rambler, Diane and Dwayne Counterman, the Country Humans Network. And I like that when they said it. Diana Orcutt, Orcutt, Ashley Thompson, and Dog Mama. Now the Cherokee Yellow Wax Beans.
Hold on, give them a moment.
Okay.
Let's see if we can get some of them. Rose says my name is easy.
All right, so I'm not sure on some of these.
I don't know.
It's hard for me to keep up, but let me read the Cherokee Yellow Wax Beans, and then we only have one other thing, well, 2 other things to talk about.
Oh man.
All right, D Foley says they are Nash Rambler. All right, D Foley. Okay, I'm gonna write that down.
You better write that down.
You'll have to send me an email. Okay.
And when you send emails, tell us what you won.
Please, Miss Lippy's writing things down, but between me, her, and Allison, we might keep up with it, but I get emails saying, hey, thank you for the prize, here's my address. And I'm like, all right, I need to know, because your name and your name on here don't usually match.
Hills Mills said, could you repeat it? They were buffering, so sorry.
Okay. Nash Rambler, or D Foley, if that's right. Diane and Dwayne Counterman. The Country Humans Network. Diana Orcutt. Ashley Thompson, and Dog Mama.
I see Dog Mama. She says I'm here.
Okay, I saw Dog Mama.
And there's Catherine Elkins says, oh my God, me?
I don't know. Is that one of those your names? You have to see.
Y'all got to use just one name.
I don't know. When y'all use 3 and 4 names, I mean, I appreciate the extra people subscribing.
Yeah.
Will Be Cool said he won the Denali truck. Danny won that truck.
Yeah.
Now, we saw one in town.
Yeah, we did see one in town. I was like, ooh, that's like $100,000 truck.
Some of them saying this is my real name. Good, because that's when I see it on here and then you send me an email and they don't match. I have a tough time trying to play matchmaker with names.
There's Ashley Thompson. She says, thanks for the Danny corn. I'm so excited.
Okay.
Y'all just have to get in contact with us.
Yeah. So I don't know. The others we'll see. Maybe they'll contact me. If not, we'll
There's
be
Lake Effect Farm.
Yes, we spoke to Danny and Brooke last night.
Yep. Let's see here.
Let's see.
Nash is not in the chat, Allison said. Well, actually, Nash is D Foley.
Said that was the same person. So if I get an email that says either one of those names, you put your name and stuff in there so that I know who it is. All right, the Cherokee yellow wax beans. Jamie Dolan, D-O-L-E-N. All right, Shell's Hand, S-H-E-L-S-H-A-N-D, Shell's Hand. Jennifer Ross, Cajun Dog Farms. Darlisha Averite, Cindy Farmer. So,
all right.
That carries us through all of those.
That carries us through everything there.
If those people are there, yeah, Foley is in the chat. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll watch for a few minutes now. That leaves us with Danny's trio and the VEGO bed, I think.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know if this person is, if I've been looking, I don't know, but Wilding's Landing said they would really love to have Danny's trio. So if Wilding's Landing is in here, then they are the winners. If we don't see them answer in about 2 or 3 minutes, then, and it's going crazy, girls, then we will pick another winner tonight, because I want most everybody to be in the chat. So let's talk about the VEGO beds. Danny and I are falling in love with the VEGO beds.
We have fallen in love with the VEGO beds. I'm going to tell you guys something. I have never liked anything as much as I like them. I've always built the old wooden ones, and
we've done trees.
Trees, yeah, drug up trees. I've used metal. I've used all kinds of stuff.
Now we still like our pots, our
mineral tubs. Now we still like them a lot.
And we're going to be using those too.
Yeah.
And but now they came out with the little tomato planters, and Danny and I come up with the idea with the tomatoes. We're going to put carrots around them. I didn't get that done today. In the wintertime, we're going to be bringing those inside because they are self-contained. Water won't go all over the floor and things like that. And that way we can raise some things in the house, whether it's lettuce or whatever. I mean, you can grow anything in them. It's just, they just call it a tomato planter. You don't have to plant a tomato in it if you don't want to. You could do cucumbers, or you could do flowers up the trellis, or whatever you want to do. But we are really liking them. I wanted to show them a picture of the kitchen mini. I took one of, let me see which one. All right, let me see if I can blow this up where y'all can see it. This is the little cucumber. Let me see.
You have to get up to the camera.
Y'all see that? That is what is on that kitchen mini. I've had it, a little over a week, or 2 weeks, maybe 2 weeks. It has like 8 cucumbers on it already. They're about the size, what is that about it?
About an inch long.
Maybe an inch?
Maybe an inch long.
And then this is the pepper. Where is it? It's already blooming. It's got a lot of blooms on it. And let me get it, where is the show? That is the tomato. So I'm really liking the kitchen minis right now to see how they're going to do. And these are all from VEGO beds. And we became a brand ambassador for them. We don't. I guess that's the first time we've ever really done that.
Yeah, we've never done that before. That's kind of a new thing for us.
And so this company's been around for a long time, and they were, I guess, there was 2 original companies, and they were one of them that was making these beds, and so we really enjoyed it.
Laura Lamontanero says, "Hey Danny, any reason why my sweet potato slips would not have taken off? It's been 3 weeks now." Laura, it's all about temperature. If it's not 70 degrees, the soil is not 70 degrees, they will not come up. It has got to be 70 degrees or warmer in order for them to begin to put on slips.
Yeah, so the VEGO beds, what we're going to do, because the company is going to be sending this out to whoever, because it would be foolish for them to pay for shipping here and me pay for shipping somewhere else.
Right.
So we're going to be doing that. I'm going to be sending in the name of the winner to the company, but we're not going to choose a winner tonight. We're going to have you comment on the actual video here so that we can draw, and then porch time, and if I guess we're going to do a video Monday, probably.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So that'll be 3 videos, and from those 3 videos we will pick out of the comments on those videos, and you'll have between tonight, after we get off the air, to once this video posts, to go make a comment. Monday you can make a comment on that video, and Tuesday a comment on that video, and you have till midnight Wednesday night to do that. So that'll give you time, and we'll check all 3 of them and see, and from there we'll pick a winner, and we will announce the winner Friday in a video. You will not be getting an email. If somebody comes under your name and types something in, it's usually not us, if they say you've won something. So don't take it, because when we do giveaways, these spammers, or what is that what they call them?
Everybody's saying we're frozen.
Oh. So
it hasn't told us that we are.
Yeah, we're not getting anything on our end, so I don't know. For about 20 seconds, I guess.
Yeah.
They're saying repeat a lot of. Okay, so comment on this video after it posts, comment on Monday's video, and comment on porch time. Something about raised beds, VEGO beds, whatever. You can say hashtag VEGO bed, or at VEGO garden bed, or something like that. Anything that you want to regarding the VEGO beds, because we wanted to send it to somebody that could use it. Or you might, in one sentence, don't write me how you would like the bed, or whatever, you know. That would be the best thing to do. And we'll announce the winner Friday in a video. Not under your comments or anything else, but
right.
Friday in a video. So you'll have to be watching Friday to see who wins. See, like Miss Elizabeth Green says, at 70 years old, the VEGO bed would be such a blessing for me. That they are, because Danny likes his little riding stool.
I like my little tractor seat with the wheels on it. You know, I can just sit around there, you know, and I just love it.
And then I have the little fold-out thing that is perfect for the 7. And this one that I forgot to tell you, it's a 17-inch high, which is perfect. That's what we have. Yep. And it's the 9-in-1. You can make it 9 different ways. The ones we have in our high tunnel is a 10-in-1. So the 9-in-1 is just right under it. There's only one configuration you can't make with it, and you can choose your color. They have 5 or 6 different colors, and really neat looking. So remember to comment 3 different videos, and we'll let you know Friday.
Yes.
On the VEGO beds.
Okay.
What did Cindy Farmer win? I don't know.
Cindy Farmer won the
Cherokee yellow wax beans.
Cherokee yellow wax beans, yes.
Okay. I'm just writing down.
Just make sure you
Okay, when these people
get a hold to us.
Yeah, just make sure you send us an email with your address. All right, so tonight's been a little strange and a little different.
We hadn't really talked about a whole lot tonight, you know. But
we started. Let's talk a little bit about. I mean, we've not long, but we started YouTube about. It was 2016, our first full year.
Yeah, we was December of 15, but yeah, right at Christmas. But
Yeah.
so 16 would be when we really started.
And that time I looked, we've done 2,700 videos on here. So anywhere from gardening to DIYs to building to
just about anything. I mean, literally just about anything.
Yeah, living off the land.
Yeah.
If you've never watched our series, Living Off the Land, Danny did. It's a playlist. You click on it, and there's probably a dozen videos in there about things that we have on our land that you should look out for on yours too. And we've been, I don't know, throughout the years we've done a lot with videos. We've enjoyed doing a lot. Now we're over at Pecan Grove, and we would appreciate any of you that enjoy what we do heading to Pecan Grove, because it's where the gardening's going to be this year. Deep South's kind of resting. It's beautiful. I'm going to tell you what, I look outside and there's flowers everywhere.
Green grass, trees has got the leaves on them.
It's looking nice.
The garden's all flourishing and doing real good right now. You know, everything looks too good. The azaleas are blooming.
Mm-hmm.
All the
fruit
trees have all bloomed out, got fruit all over them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like, oh my word, please. And then this Monday night, it's going to get down to 35. We don't know if we're going to get a frost. I'm praying that the wind's blowing so we don't get a frost, or it's cloudy or something like that. So it will be one of the heaviest fruit producing years we've had in a long, long time.
Okay,
if everything goes well.
Somebody asked, what about Danny's books? Wilding's Landing. If I've not heard from them, I didn't see. Usually they're always here, but I don't see that they've said anything.
I don't see that they've said anything.
So before we get off, I know several people mentioned that. I'll have to see. Lippy, did you see Wilding's Landing? So if not, we will pick somebody else for Danny's books. Okay. Oh, I forgot one thing. The box of canning goods.
Yeah, somebody.
I forgot about that. I did a box up, and it's got like some regular lids, some regular flats, wide mouth flats. It's got some measuring cups, a ladle. It's got a supply of goodies, some canning books, just all kinds of stuff. You'll just have a nice box to open. Is Lou? Where did I see it? What did she say? Lou? Krud.
Oh, I saw her, Lou Kudrick. I mean, Krudrick.
Wig. Krud.
Lou Kudrick.
Yeah.
I'll say it. Y'all get it right here in a minute. If you're in the chat still, please let us know. I know I saw that name a while ago.
Yeah.
I've seen it several times.
I forgot about that box. I'm glad y'all reminded me. I knew I'd forget something. And then Danny's book, if Wilding's Landing has not been in here, you'll have to, let's see.
I know that person was in here a while ago, but I don't know if they're still in here.
All right. Gmaw. Gmaw, I think. All right, where is it?
There's Lou Kudrick. Oh my goodness, thank you. Right there. Lou, get a hold to us and let us know your information.
All right, now Gmaw.
Tell us what you won too, because we won't want to forget.
Yeah, GMAW said they would love your books. So Gmaw. I just caught it when it passed by. I know it's probably a lot of other people. Now, a link for that seat, I put it on one of our videos. Okay.
It's
RV
cloudy
van.
outside. Yeah.
Okay. So the VEGO bed is going to be something, and we're going to do another VEGO bed. I'll just go ahead and tell y'all, even though we're doing this one, they asked me, they've got a little bit of a different upgrade from the one we have. Has all the ribs in it. The one that they've come out with has a couple of ribs at the top, a couple at bottom, and a flatter surface in the middle. And they're supposed to be sending me one, I think, to showcase, and we're going to give one of those away. So be looking for that. It's going to be a spring fling, I guess, is what we're going to do. So there will be another VEGO bed in about 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So Friday we will tell who wins bed, and then we'll give away another one. And if they allow me to, we will give away a VEGO bed every month or 2.
Yeah, if they'll let us, we'll keep giving them away.
Because we love to do this kind of stuff.
Yeah. I know tonight's chat has been a little unethical, but we wanted to take time to bless people because y'all have stuck with us through thick and thin, through these aggravating ads and
our internet going in
and we've got new internet. I mean, we have the most up-to-date stuff there is out here, and it's still doing it.
Yes. So
I think Big Brother has a lot to do with it.
I do too.
Miss Lippy putting up the garden seat link, I think.
Did she? Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
For those that were looking for the garden seat, she's got it.
Yeah.
Jeff Jackson said he just received the Apocalyptic Apothecary. Thank you so much. Well, Ron Foster was in the chat earlier, and he may still be. Tell Ron thank you, because Ron donated several of his books, and we sent out quite a few. I saw several had received their books, and they were enjoying reading them. See, the ads are ridiculous. I marked the lowest one where they would try and not put no ads in here, and they still do it.
Yeah.
Should Kentucky concentrate on cold weather crops?
Kentucky should concentrate on not being ruined by bad weather.
It seems like if weather goes through anywhere, it's going through Kentucky.
Ohio, Kentucky, Missouri, Arkansas, North Louisiana, I mean, Tennessee, y'all guys, Oklahoma, North Texas,
There's a link in the description, and Miss Lippy can pop it up to our VEGO website. The one in the description is our site. It doesn't really have Deep South Homestead written across it or anything like that, but when you click our link, it takes you to VEGO, and you can look at all.
It disconnects, reconnects, disconnects, reconnects.
So we may get some seeds before long.
Okay, Sue Ann Kritzer says, let me get it right here. Danny, what is the best weed cloth to get? We usually use the DeWitt. We get it from Grower Solutions. It is the thickest and heaviest that we have found. Do not buy this stuff that's got the fuzzy stuff under the bottom of it and stuff like that. Don't mess with that stuff. That stuff is horrible. Don't buy the little old thin stuff that you get at Home Depot and a lot of your little big box stores and stuff like that. Just take time and go ahead to DeWitt and go ahead or Grower Solution. We got a link in the description down below. Go to Grower Solutions. You get a discount and go ahead and just get the good stuff. It comes in a 300-foot roll. It can be anywhere between 3 foot wide, 4 foot wide, 6 foot wide, 15 feet wide, whatever you want. You can get it from.
The I Am of Me. Now, she has been with us. She knew she was our 103rd subscriber. And she has sent us little bluebirds. I have those.
I saw those.
They're in the kitchen.
Okay, they're in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Okay, I knew I seen
have my
them.
little bluebird. She sent me a bluebird to hang on the Christmas tree and things like that. And it's amazing when people remember because I remember when we first started and we thought we would never make it to 100.
Yeah.
And she's our 103rd. So she's been with us a long time.
Been with us a long time.
And Maria Torres, thank you both
Marie,
for
thank
super
you, Maria.
chats.
Thank you for that. Yes.
Danny, what doing? Are you doing Wi-Fi or you plugged into Ethernet? Wi-Fi. I need to see if we can
We've tried
get
both ways.
Yeah.
The Ethernet didn't do any different than doing Wi-Fi for
It
us.
seemed to do worse.
Actually, the Ethernet was worse than Wi-Fi.
But
yeah.
no, we haven't tried it with this internet. So.
Well, we don't have an Ethernet cable that's that long.
Well, I don't know if this one works with.
This one don't come with Ethernet.
It didn't come with a cable,
No.
or I don't know if
it don't have a place to plug it in.
Yeah.
Oh.
Somebody was asking about the cover that we put over the crops. Now, I have that in some of our videos on Pecan Grove. The link is in some of those. It's, what is it called?
It's called AgroFab. You can get that through Amazon.
AGRIFAB. AgroFab. Now, there's many out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of them out there now. Don't be fooled by them.
The AgroFab holds up really well. Some of it we've used 2 or 3 times, not just one. Danny tends to save it until it gets ripped. But the wind can blow it a good bit without ripping it.
Amy B. Thank you so much, Amy B.
Thank you. Thank you for the super chat.
And Prep for Eternity says, we've been with y'all since 2017. Mr. Donnie and them come and seen us not long after that.
Yes. Him and his wife and kids. Jamie Dolan, Deep South Homestead at gmail.com. What is my favorite pepper to grow?
She won, didn't she?
Yeah, Diana, did you send me?
Did you send us an email, Diana? Because you won something here a while ago. I remember your name. Was Danny Corn?
Yes. So Diana Orcutt, send us an email. I like to grow colorful peppers. I've got orange, red, green, and was there another color? Orange, red, and green.
You got orange.
And purple.
We don't have purple this year. We had last year.
I got one, I think.
Oh, did you get one this year?
I think I did.
Okay, you got orange, red, green, purple.
There's 4 different colors.
Yeah.
And those are bell peppers. And then I like the jalapenos, but last year we grew the Fuju jalapenos that are not hot.
I love those Fuju jalapenos.
They were awesome, but we lost our plant. It didn't make it through that one real cold
Well, we had it for
spell.
2 years, going on 3 years. Yeah. It's about time for it to go.
And it produced for 2 years. And so we'll be looking for one. I haven't seen one yet in town. So, crazy pepper. It put on little bitty peppers, and it was just prolific. Yeah. It made a lot of peppers. But now we don't eat hot peppers, so.
Now I would, the only place I know of it had the Fuju was Baker's Creek, but I won't. I don't trust Baker's Creek, so I won't buy from them.
Yeah, and there probably are other.
The yellow pepper also.
What's your daughter saying that was funny? I don't know.
I don't know what. I wouldn't. I hadn't seen what she there. She said, "Go up there."
She said she's been with you since 1980.
Oh. Well, technically, yes, you have. You've been with me since 1980. Well, you ain't been with me that long. You got married and moved out.
What month do you plant your onion seeds?
We plant our onion seeds in late September.
Okay. I love colorful peppers because, I mean, even when you put them in food, that doesn't necessarily, it's not really colorful. They kind of just go away, but I like stir fry, and I like my stir fry to look real pretty, and I like having a lot of different kinds of peppers and carrots and
Yvonne,
whatever I have. Yeah,
we've grown the Jimmy Nandello peppers before. I have. We're looking at this year. I might try to grow some red roasters because it's been several years since I actually grew them, and I love the red roasters. We've grown the Hungarian peppers. Remember when we sold to the Mexicans? We grew habaneros. We grew habaneros. We grew serrano, jalapeno. I mean, we grew all poblano.
Poblano, that's it.
Yeah, we grew all those type peppers.
We just had a lot of nice peppers.
Lots of nice peppers.
But we just don't eat the hot peppers, so we quit. Yeah. We just quit doing them.
We don't use M.I. Gardner seeds because he doesn't really grow his own seeds. You know, they come from
most of those companies don't.
Very few companies grow their own seeds. We basically stick strictly with companies that grow their own seeds.
Or source, or knows where the source is.
Yeah.
Because it's getting to where if they get them from just haphazard places, or they have certain people growing stuff, people don't know how to save seed.
Yeah.
And they plant 2 or 3 types of bean seeds, and then they sell their one type to a company, and you've got them cross-pollinated. And then when you plant them, because we got some of them crazy beans.
Yeah.
So,
Chris
no,
says, would
not.
you grow the GMO purple tomato? Absolutely not. Even though I don't think this tomato is harmful to you, I really do. I would not grow it just for simple reasons. It defies my ethics. You know,
we have the blue tomato.
We have the true blue tomatoes that are
the,
hybrids, and they come back and they turned them into an heirloom.
They're called an indigo series.
Yes.
We have, I think, 4 or 5 different types.
Yes, we have like 5 different ones of them.
And so I'm going to plant some of those this time, just because it is an heirloom.
Yeah.
It was, I don't know. Do you remember? I read up on it, but I can't remember the logistics.
I don't remember all the logistics on them, but most of them are old heirlooms.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, this GMO tomato out there, the purple tomato that's out there, is probably not bad for you. And they're using it's a psyop, okay? Look up the word psyop if you don't know what it means. It is a psyop. They tell you just enough of it that's the truth to make you think that it's great for you by going, oh, it's loaded with anthocyanins. Anthocyanins are in blackberries and blueberries and all kind of stuff, and they're great for cancer fighting. They're great cancer preventers, not cancer fighters. And, I mean, it's just, this can go on and on. It's like the new Simplot potatoes that are genetically modified. Oh, we took out the stuff that makes them turn brown and rot. You know, that because it causes cancer. And, I mean, they go through all this kind of stuff and tell you all this kind of stuff. It's propaganda. Do not trust it.
So Susan wants to know about where to get the blue tomatoes. I think I bought mine through Totally Tomatoes.
Ah.
Is that where we got them? I believe. It's been several years.
It's been so many. We've had them tomato seeds for
like 6 years or 7.
More than that, yeah.
A long time.
I don't remember.
Go back and look through some of our videos on blue tomatoes. Type it in, Deep South Homestead blue tomatoes. It should pop up. And the one that was the most prolific was the blueberry. And it was about...
The little blueberry is so prolific. You can't stop it.
And to tell you how prolific it is, Danny and I have not planted those tomatoes in probably 4 years.
Right.
And this past winter, he drove by the
old chicken pen.
And this was before we moved the chickens to Pecan Grove. We don't go on that end of that chicken pen. I go right to the door, and I don't even pay anything on that end unless I'm mowing over there. And so we hadn't been mowing for most of the summer. We weren't mowing because it was so dry.
So dry, yeah.
And so we had just let that side just kind of grow. Danny comes in, he says, you know what's over there by that chicken pen? I said, what? He said, blue tomatoes.
Blue tomatoes.
And we actually harvested...
We harvested probably 6 or 8 off of it. And
before the freeze got them.
Yeah, before the freeze got them. Yeah.
I thought it was amazing that they were... So we're looking to see if they come up again.
Yeah.
So far they hadn't.
But anyway... We are going way over our time.
We saved most of our seeds, most everything. But this year we had so many people say that they couldn't afford a lot of the name seeds, name companies, big name. So we went to Walmart and bought some of the $2 seeds.
Yeah, just as an experiment to see, hey.
And, we bought what we normally plant.
Yeah.
Like the English peas are the Little Marvel English peas. So they were in Walmart for $2 a pack.
And the Stoil Evergreen.
And the Stoil Evergreen corn. I hadn't put that video up. That's got to go up on Pecan Grove Monday.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I forgot. I got to get busy. But so we did go get seeds from Walmart because some people just can't afford to go spend $6 and $8 and $10 for a little pack of seeds, and it's not enough.
Yeah.
So we're trying those seeds to see if the how the cheaper seeds do. We're not comparing them to expensive ones because we don't have the expensive ones. We have our seed that we save for the most part.
Yeah.
But if Danny does buy anything, it's Dixondale onions.
I do buy from Dixondale. I do buy from So Right Seeds.
We got from Hoss Tools. We've got some that we like.
We got
them.
some things from Hoss Tool because they've gotten where they're sourcing their seeds out a lot now.
And we
so
do
we
get
kind of
their,
are a little bit cautious.
Sweet potatoes. We did do their sweet potato draws. Danny does his own, but we usually get some from them also. We tried
to try new varieties.
3 or 4 varieties last year.
Okay, let me get some of this. Danny, what is this? Is Carolyn Moore Smith says, Danny, what is the best veggies to grow for iron? That would be your leafy green vegetables, Carolyn. Your leafy green vegetables are probably loaded more with iron than any others. Now, we got to pray, guys. Everybody's wanting a tip. We got to say a prayer because I don't want to hold y'all here all night long. People sitting here waiting. So we could talk all night long. Father, thank you once again for the day you've given us, and thank you for giving us a great chat tonight, Lord. We wanted to take this opportunity, and thank you for blessing us with such great people so that we could turn around and return those blessings to others, Lord. And Father, I do pray for the ones tonight that I've seen several of them in here said they had some physical issues, some fighting cancer, just lots of other issues I saw coming up, family members that wanted us to pray for, personal requests, different things like that, Father. And I want to take time right now to stop and acknowledge these prayers before you. Bring them up before you, Lord, and ask that you please consider them and consider their requests, Father, and answer them if at all possible, and grant them the desires of their hearts. And also grant us all the desires of our hearts, and grant us, most of all, this is the way I pray, Father, grant us the blessings of obedience. If we've been obedient, then, Father, we pray for the blessings of obedience as spoken of in Deuteronomy. And, Lord, we ask them in the name of Christ that you would grant those to us now. Give us power over man, power over the enemy, because she always tells me, you got a tip? And I'm like, no, I don't have a tip for tonight, But the answer is yes, I do have a tip tonight. And you're probably not going to like my tip tonight. Because the tip tonight is going to really hit home, And I want you to listen to what I'm fixing to tell you, because you're going to find out that I'm telling you the truth on this in the very near future. It will come out. We've known, me and Ms. Wanda have known this for probably a year now. But I'm going to watch the chat as it goes by too. You need to be willing, when I'm telling you this, be willing in the very near future to forgive. Okay? When I tell you to be willing to forgive, I mean from the depths of my heart, you as well as me are going to have to look deep inside ourselves, because what I'm fixing to tell you may shock you. You're going to have to be willing to forgive and forget. Because now, AI has created an app. And this app, if you have ever text or sent someone an email about someone else, AI is going to send what you said to the other person, whether it's good or whether it's bad. And probably a year ago, when me and Ms. Wanda found out that this app was being created, it was sobering to us, because we're human. I don't own a phone anymore, but I did in the past. And I've probably sent stuff talking about other people to other people. I've probably sent emails saying things about other people. And that information is going to be sent to those people. AI doesn't have any feelings. It doesn't resonate that it's going to destroy families, and which is the end goal in all this anyway. It's going to destroy families. It's going to destroy friendships. It's going to destroy all this stuff. And people always wondered in the scripture where it says in the latter days of an age, the love of many is going to wax cold. Well, I'll tell you, once you start getting all this stuff sent to you, your love for other people is going to wax cold, because you're going to go, them scoundrels said, what about me?
Well, some people are asking where you heard this. Now,
It's actually
we heard
it's
it
on.
before, like
Oh
for
gosh,
months.
we've heard it for a long time, way back
Today,
on. It's
I
on
was
Google.
watching. It just popped up in my recommended, and this girl I've never seen before. I forgot. She said something about AI, and I don't remember the words. You're not gonna like this, but you need to know AI is gonna repeat everything, your
Yeah.
emails or whatever. And so I had to click it because we had been hearing this for a long time.
Yeah.
She actually talked about Google is ready to implement this.
Yeah.
Google's the main one, and most everybody has a Gmail account, but all the others are following suit. And if they ever do it, it may not do it like immediately, everybody's emails going all over the place, but say it has the ability, and it does have the ability. If it deems that your emails need to go to certain people, it'll just throw them out there for whatever reason, just like YouTube throws out our videos when they want to,
Yeah.
and they don't throw them out when they don't want to. AI has that ability, and so y'all better be prepared for when this happens. Y'all better know it can do some weird stuff. And you can delete every email you have, but it's in a cloud.
It's in a cloud out there somewhere, and it's all been gathered.
There is no motive. It's just simply AI is honest.
Look,
well,
I
don't know that you'd say honest.
Hold on.
I don't know that it's honest.
AI is not honest. Well, AI is honest, but it doesn't care about honesty.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Years ago, on All God's Children, I did a video called If, Then, and Else. And I talked about that then.
If this happens.
If this happens, then this will happen. And if not, it's
if, then, and else.
Yeah. So, guys, you have to go back.
If, else, and then. I don't remember.
Yeah. Look, I've known about this for a long time, and I've done my best to try to do the. I just threw my phone away. I'm like, I'm screwed. I know I've done some bad stuff, so I might as well just get rid of my phone, but
yeah, it's not that AI is honest. It's just that AI doesn't have feelings one way or the other. Put it that way.
It has nothing to lose either way.
Yeah. So it can do what it wants to do. So that's his tip, is just be prepared to
forgive
and forget, because
when you start getting emails from people that you thought, I thought they were my friends, or you understand that it's AI trying to divide people, and just say, look, I don't even think of nothing about it, because when Christ accepted us or came to us, we weren't perfect. I mean, he said that we're to love one another as he loved us, which means that we weren't really lovable when Christ loved us. So we have to be able to love and forgive people, because people change. I mean, sometimes your worst enemies are now your best friends, and it may send you stuff that they said about you, and you got to be willing to look beyond that and say, hey, I forgive you.
Yeah. And we all go through periods of life where we're friends with this person, and then later we're not necessarily because you don't like them. It's just that people are in and out of your lives, and sometimes you may say something to somebody else and in an email that you probably shouldn't. And so just be prepared. It may be a year, 2 years from now, but just be aware that at some point it may happen, and it may be bad, because that's the part of dividing a country.
Yeah.
So.
Anyway, y'all asked me for a tip, and I said you may not like this tip tonight, but it's coming. So get your forgiving shoes on, and be willing to overlook things that the old devil is trying to throw out there at us in these last days that we live in.
Yeah, and my tip was, today is 3/16.
Yeah, today is the 3rd month, the 16th day. March 3rd, 16th. Not March the 3rd, the 3rd month of the 16th day. And we were thinking of that today, about John 3:16 for today,
Yeah. So go read John 3:16.
All right.
Thank you for being here tonight.
Thank you for here. All y'all who sent super chats, thank y'all. Thank you for sitting through this with us. All of you who are winners, please make sure you get your information to us and tell us what you won so we don't get it wrong.
Yeah.
And
I will ship out next week. You should have it by the end of the week or the first of the next week, according to your mail carriers.
yeah.
And we love you guys. We thank you for being with us here at Deep South Homestead. And join us at Pecan Grove also.
Good night, guys. You did you.